Ready? Go, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. That's better.
That's a little better.
Hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
We are live today again. We got some good Walgreens clearance finds to share with you guys. Anthony's all excited.
Yes, I am.
We'll give everyone a little time to go ahead and get on. Hopefully you guys are having a nice day. It is so beautiful here. It is like, isn't it?
Yes,
it's like
for a change.
It's just a really pretty day. The sun is out. So we are going to talk today. Hopefully have a nice relaxed live. Lots of people are joining in. So thanks for taking the time. And one thing I wanted to put out there for you guys is if you wanted like a nighttime live video, it may not be with him. It might be more couponing geared. So hi, Marsha. Marsha is cutting coupons right now. I have a big old stack that you guys can't see over here that's hidden. Hey, Gina. Good morning. Hi, Christina. We're just looking at it. We're just like, oh. Our faces we're making as we read the comments. So I went to Walgreens and I got some good clearance finds and they were actually close. So I wanted to share them with you guys and Target in-store. Oh, double savvy. We got a few. So we'll give you guys just a second to go. So have you guys been getting your all detergent at Walgreens? Do you know how much this is this week? I told you, but you didn't listen. Yeah. 49 cents this week. So hopefully you guys are getting that. Pam's Pretty Pennies. Hi, Pam. Karen. Hello, everyone. Yep, there is a Target in-store video. Let me tell you, that video was quite a struggle yesterday because there's just not a lot of really great deals. So definitely there are some good deals to go ahead and do. What did we get? We got those Enjoy cookies. There were 12 and they are gone. They are all gone between the four of us. So
they were good.
That has an Ibotta rebate. That was a good deal. There's some good Aveeno baby products for $1.49. I think that's a really good deal. What else did I get at Target? Oh, I got I got this for you. I don't know if you saw. You like your Axe products. So I got that for him.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, he loves that stuff. He loves the sprays, but we don't get as many deals on the sprays. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the clearance finds. Did I buy any Rimmel? I did get Rimmel at CVS this week in my CVS haul video. I think I got one of the Brow This Way and then the Brow Shake. So that was like a moneymaker deal. Mine gets this glazed look, and I can tell he isn't listening.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He's like, yeah, no, he'll do that like you. What? He'll do the, hi, Charlene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of clearance finds that I found at Walgreens. These were 90% off, guys. Check these out. These are lounger pants. They had quite a few. These are for Sam, so you can see how long you want to model them there. So these were 79 cents. This was a really good deal. I got her 2 of those. So look for your clearance. These, I don't know if your Walgreens, but they tend to have clearance on the end caps at my Walgreens. And then where else did they have it? In the aisle where like the toys are or the garden stuff like that is where they tend to have it there. Oh, go to Dollar General for the Axe Super Mega this weekend. I'm cutting all my coupons. Oh, I wish our Dollar General is really, it's not really close and it's really not friendly. They're really not friendly. So I got him he didn't pick it out. He wasn't with me. I got him a sweatshirt. You want to?
Yeah.
He's going to show you it's just a regular
sweatshirt.
Red sweatshirt. And that was 59 cents. And then for Joe, I don't know if you guys have this at school, but the kids have like certain days throughout the year where it's like wear green, wear your favorite sports team, wear blue. So I try and always have like those kinds of shirts for them. But this was 59 cents. So it wasn't 90%. And they had a ton of these t-shirts. These are actually, they're not t-shirts, they're long sleeves for 59 cents. So those were some good finds. That was it. And then, of course, I got another all. So hopefully you guys are getting those for 49 cents. I know the 3 off 2 coupon is gone, so we don't have that. Sweatshirt, great for Christmas time. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat the price. Like, these might even be long for Sam, but for 79 cents, especially when you build up your points at Walgreens, it's a good way to use them. Another thing they had at Walgreens, now this wasn't a sale find, but you're like, what are you showing socks for? I got a whole bunch of these socks for the summer. I don't know if you guys wear like gym shoes and you have cute gym shoes and you don't want to wear socks, obviously, because you're wearing shorts or whatever with them. So these are like the no-show socks. They're like really, you know, you can wear them and your feet ain't going to stink without, you know, when you don't wear socks, that is just stinky time. So they had a whole bunch of these. These were $1. So I just totally stocked up. I used some points and I got some of these, so I will be set for summer. So they clearanced all of the winter ones for 49 cents and they put these, they're starting to put displays for those. So are you excited about these at all?
Yeah.
Those are pretty, and they're nice. I know. They're nice because the backing has like a gripper on it. So, you know, the back part where your gym shoe, you know, if it rubs against the back and then it starts to peel the skin and you start to bleed and it really, really hurts, it's going to kind of stick on there. So that does not happen. So that is that. So what else was I had a note here. Okay. So who didn't buy newspapers this weekend? This was a great weekend to not buy newspapers and to save money. Because, you know, you have to figure that into your couponing too, your newspaper expenses, things like that. So it was a really bummer week. And a lot of those coupons became printable. So whenever you're not feeling the coupons for the week, take a break off and don't get newspapers. It's a great way to save money in your couponing budget. That is for sure. So I got 2 papers this week, but I could have really went with just getting one to do the preview, and that would have been good. Let me turn that down. It's pretty loud. Oop. Okay, so we went through the clearance finds. What was I going to tell you? Oh, Gina put up in clearance finds. I know that Ash Loves Coupons put up a video, so check hers out. I saw that I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I saw in the thumbnail there was like gum and diapers, things like that. So if you're headed to Walgreens to look for like these kind of finds, check her video because I'm not sure if there was some more in there. CVS has, I was looking for those tie toys, those little tie beanies. They're $3.99. They're 90% off, so they're 39 cents. They had like Paw Patrol. They had some really, really cute ones, but my CVS did not have them. So hopefully you guys are getting them. Those are perfect for like, you know, stocking stuffers at Christmas. What else could you use those for?
Whatever you want. Yeah.
If you have questions for him, definitely. I know. Yeah, there's another glazed moment there. If you guys have questions, definitely ask him for sure. Thank you, Melissa. The world's greatest couple. How is my mom doing? She is doing good. She actually had to go in for a test for a scan for the blood clot, and it looks like it was all dissolved. So she is doing well with that. We are very happy and just feel real grateful for that, for sure. So she's, like we've said in all the videos, she's had it pretty rough the last year. It's been a difficult year for her. Physically, mentally, it put a big strain on her. Yeah. And so she's just, hopefully this summer we can have a really nice summer. The kids want to do a lot of stuff with grandma and grandpa. So hopefully we can get that in for sure. Supporting. Yeah. You know what? He's a great support. I don't know how you guys, how are your spouses with supporting with couponing? It's it's a lot of work. I think the struggles that we have is, and Gina actually put out a video about this, about coupon burnout today and how to, you know, not struggle with that. But I think one of the struggles is sometimes it's very time consuming. So we have to, you know, he tells me a lot, like, take a break, go for a walk, do something. Don't think about it all the time, because it is very consuming, but he's very supportive. I mean, he doesn't clip coupons. I wouldn't expect him to do that. He doesn't, have to come with me to the store, but he lets me do it. You know, not that he lets me do it.
I mean, it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to help out and fill out, with things at the house that we need to do when she's focusing more on her things. So,
right. Like,
I mean, I try to help out, but it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, she enjoys doing it,
And there's a comment here. It's very addicting. Couponing is very addicting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it take over things in your life that are important, which are family, friends, yourself, your home. There's sometimes when, and the house is probably not the cleanest that it could be right now.
Yeah. Because
sometimes couponing is a little bit more overwhelming, or I'm doing more stuff, and that kind of stuff gets the back end to it. But we're a very laid back home anyway. So we would rather, like, we don't have the kind of home where you can't touch things, or, we want people, or the kids put their hands on the walls and get them dirty. We're like, it can be washed, it can be clean. We just want people to enjoy themselves and feel
not walking on eggshells all the time.
It's a home. It should feel like a home.
Mm-hmm.
My hubby loves when I save. Hi, Anna.
Yes, so do I.
He does too. He's the money man. So when he sees the savings, he can appreciate that. Or when he needs deodorant or something, and we don't even have to,
right. spend money.
Yeah.
out of somewhere for it.
It's so funny because Maria McAllister, live, laugh, love. Sam just gave me this little stone that says that yesterday. She just put it by me by my computer. So that was really cool. So how is all of your couponing going this week, guys? Do you have any questions? One thing that I wanted to, if you guys have kids, this is one thing that we do as far as saving money. Now, they're already starting early registration for next year, but you might want to check with your school. Ours does it where you, if you register early, you save $30. So $30 per kid, especially if you have a lot of kids, can add up. So definitely look into that for your kids' schooling. It's a way to save money. You're going to need to register them anyway if they're not homeschooled, so you might as well do it early and save a little bit of money. I see some. Oh, hi, Amy is on here. I see she's deleted a message there from Lucas, but I don't speak Spanish, so unfortunately I can't answer your question.
Well, I'm sure it's probably not nice if they're deleting it.
I'm sorry. Those Rimmel coupons never scanned for me. Anyone else? At Walgreens, a couple times at CVS, they did scan for me. A couple times there were issues and then they pushed them through. In Walgreens, they never scanned, and it always took like 20 minutes before they would scan them. Oh, it was not Spanish. Okay, I just seen one message in Spanish really quick that I didn't see there. So all toys are not 90% off or just Easter. It's select toys. So if you go to CVS, you pretty much have to scan them and see how they are and see what they come up. What is going on for you guys? No cosmetics? You want to talk cosmetics? You got any favorites or anything?
No, sorry, Robert.
Will I ever make food videos? I did make some. It's so hard to I always want to do so many videos. It's so hard to keep up on them. But yes. Is there one you use most for? Is there one grocery store that you use most for your food items? I would have to say Aldi. I was just there yesterday. So I should have an Aldi video up. Gina's asking any updates on the CRT issue. I did not call them yet. I was hoping to call them before, and you know, the morning goes by so quickly, so I didn't get a chance to call. So hopefully I will call later today and give you guys an update for sure. Hello from Hawaii. Oh, that sounds awesome. But no, I haven't called yet, so hopefully I will get you guys an update for sure. You know what? Everybody seems to be having some kinds of issues with them. I wish we could get some understanding as to what is going on with them for sure. That would be nice. What is the best price? Okay, so what is the best price to stock up for Tide detergent? I would say Tide is hard to get like really, really cheap deals. I would say probably around $2 if you can get them. So a lot of times we get the pods for under $2, but I would say around $2 would be a good deal on those. And faith-loving grandbabies, hello. She's saying, have you noticed a lot of the CRTs are saying MFG on them? They have been saying that forever. Some of them do and some of them don't. But that's the issue that we're having. Now they're saying you can't use them with manufacturer coupons. So we're just trying to get some understanding with that. So if you guys had issues, definitely comment here and let us know. And that printable L'Oreal coupon, a lot of you guys were saying were beeping. They weren't pushing it through. Even though it says Walmart, it doesn't say redeemable only at Walmart. You should be able to use it. But some stores, you know, are going to question it and are not going to let it go through. So you kind of have to do that. Razor. Have a video on how to do a breakdown. The windows are open if you hear that. I'm not sure. We have garbage pickup today. We have the windows open, so if you hear a little bit of noise coming through here. Deals for Day said CVS store manager told me some CRTs are actually manufacturer coupons, and that's what my store was saying Sunday, which they've never done that before. They were saying that it's something new that they're following, a new procedure, and that's the garbage. They're picking up the garbage right now. So yeah, I'm not too sure what is going on with that. So we will have to just keep up with it, right? I mean, what would you do if you don't get a coupon deal? Would you?
I'd just probably go home.
I think you would just leave it and be like, all right, bye-bye.
All right, sounds good.
Because whenever there's an issue, you know, years ago, like when I started, I would kind of get mad, right? Well, I would kind of get mad about it. And now it's just like, okay, let it go by. We'll figure it out and we'll see what we can do. How unfortunate we won't be able to stack coupons and CRTs. We'll have to wait and see, guys. So I know a lot of you guys were really discouraged and saying you're throwing in the towel at CVS. Don't do that. Don't do that yet. Definitely, it's going to be workable. And if that's something that happens, we're still going to be able to get great savings. So hang in there. And we'll figure it out, just like when the % off coupons changed. We figured it out, right? Stick together like a team, right?
Yeah.
I can just see him like, oh my God, these couponing questions. Somebody asked me a question.
It's not bad. I know they want questions.
You know, and I always come like I wrote down ideas and I try to keep it structured. And it's like all the comments come and it's so unstructured lives. I mean, if you guys have like a way that you want to see it done more better, which doesn't make sense as words, but let us know. We just like to come on like, look, he's using my Dollar Tree mug here. He's drinking his coffee. He was all ready to go. He's like, come on, there's 3 minutes. What was I getting? Like a drink of water? No, I took an aspirin because I have a really bad headache today, like a really bad headache. Gina has a question here about food, so we'll pass this to Anthony. Can you tell the difference between store brand and name brand when it comes to food? So like generic.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends on what it is. Like if you're talking like cereal, to me, not really.
He's like this cereal king. He loves cereal.
I mean, if you're talking about like eggs, not really.
Well, you can.
Like fruit, you could. I could taste the difference in fruit. Like if you buy the better fruit as opposed to like, I don't know, like if you go with like organic bananas over regular bananas, I can taste the difference. Same thing with meat. I could taste the difference. But like anything that's like in a box is probably not going to be too much of a difference.
So here she gave you an example. She said that her husband can tell the difference between Cheez-Its and Market Pantry cheese squares. So that's actually really funny because that's a great example for our family because Joe loves Cheez-Its, but he can't eat the Market Pantry or he can't eat the Aldi brand. And he, with his sensory, really shocks me because normally he's like on it. Or with like string cheese, they used to be strictly the Frigo, whatever the brand of it is with that little crazy guy with the hair. That was like the only kind that I could buy. But now like I can get the Aldi and he's fine with it. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely kills because you do have to pay more money. Yes. That is for sure.
And Pam's right. Store brand protein almost killed him. Absolutely right.
We're probably going to take that back because Tanya, who's emailed me with awesome like recipes and things like that, she informed me about Trader Joe's return policy. You can return it, no receipt, no questions asked. So we are actually going to take it back because it was like $19. We're like, oh yeah, we are definitely going to return it and get it back for sure. Hi, Kelly. How are you today? You didn't miss too much. We're just yapping now. We went through some Walgreens clearance. There's a lot of clothes clearance for 90%. So definitely if you're in Walgreens. Now, whenever you see these deals, guys, because every store is different, don't like stop, drop, and run to the store because chances are they're very limited. I mean, my store had a lot. Sizes were either really small or really big. Don't like stop what you're doing to go get them. It's just kind of if you're going into Walgreens, kind of go ahead and pick it up. What were you? I see you like chuckle. Nothing. Has anyone tried to return an item using coupons? I haven't tried anything now they're saying returns, you're not going to get the amount returned. It's going to be after extra care bucks and CRT. So I don't even know how they figure that out per item. So I have not. Dead silence. So I don't, I mean, there's so many funny things. I mean, one thing that CVS needs to do is they need to invest some money and update that system. I mean, the most important thing now, guys, is do smaller transactions. Just whenever you're doing like a lot of deals, it's going to just cause problems. If one thing you can do is just do smaller transactions for sure.
Who's the boss at our house?
Who's the boss?
Yeah.
I think we're like equal in a way, right? Like
I was leaning towards more Sam.
Yeah, I mean, probably
because Sam is so demanding.
Yeah. Gina said Sam. Sam is a sweetheart, but she has one backbone to her.
Oh my goodness, she is rough. That kid.
She is one boss for sure.
She is
one boss for sure. So I would have to go with Sam.
Yeah,
it's definitely not us.
You remember that one day when she came home from school, she had that sheet of paper with her friend's name on it, and then up on top it said Sam, and on top it said boss.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What are you forming a gang?" It's
right.
What?
She was like the boss of her group or whatever, or the leader. So it was really, really funny. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what is your next video? Will you do a pay down debt? That's exciting. Let's talk about that.
I am working on right now. We are starting next month. We are going to be the only debt we consume right now, or that we have, is our house payment. And our house payment throughout these next several months, it's going to take we're going to be paying off our house. And our goal is to pay off the home in 5 years.
That is our goal.
That's
it is a very strict goal.
It's a very strict goal, but I mean, there's nothing like not having a house payment.
I mean, think about
it. That is just unreal.
We feel like, I'm sorry.
No, go.
We feel like even just not having a car payment or
credit card
debt,
those
and
things
bills
are
that
huge.
come in. It's such a relief, but to have our home paid off and to just know that our kids will be okay. I mean, we're getting older now, so we're kind of in that time, you know, that, I mean, are we best for our kids?
Yes.
or to leave them?
I mean, we're doing this for ourselves. I mean,
crying because
we're doing this for ourselves. So, and you're never gonna become wealthy or rich or anything by constantly always buying what they call liabilities all the time. So it's kind of, it's like your house, it's your cars, your credit cards, just things that you're constantly giving your money away every single month to.
And we are no perfect.
No, at all.
Right.
At all.
We are
but we've learned,
not perfect.
but we've
learned it,
We've been there and done that to where, right now we're at that stage in our life to where we're just like,
what he gives an example of like a hamster wheel. It's just like a constant going around and just a constant struggle with that. And we just don't want to live like that. We just want something better. Our home is very meager. I mean, we have, the children are still young, so we want them to run around the house. I mean, if they can ride their bikes, Sam roller skated, they rode their scooters on the main floor, and that's just the way we are. We just want them to be kids and enjoy it.
I mean, I don't want them wrecking the place.
Right. We don't give them like hammers to put holes in the wall, but
go hang up this picture, will you?
But or if they, how many times we have paint on the table, paint on the floor, paint on the walls, chips on the wall from them running their scooters and, hitting it.
And then plus with the dog, it's kind of just like, our house is functionable. It works. There's nothing broke. If it's broken, then you fix it. If it's not broken, leave it alone.
Like even our fridge and stuff, which we brought back from our other home.
Our old home,
it's like ancient and it's small and like people, I think a lot of people will come in here and think like, oh my God, they have white appliances. Our countertops are the original.
Yeah, they're white.
Yeah. It's like
they're white.
People just look like, and it's very clean.
It's not broken,
it's very functional. Right. It's not broken. Yeah. Yes, I do. Years ago, I mean, when we moved,
we both would have
just
rip
did an
everything
overhaul
out.
and done everything.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that I want to do, but we just know that right now is not the right time. It's either we have to be strict, and do it, or at least try it.
At some point in my life, I'm going to retire at some point. So it's like, I want to make sure I have money when I retire and not have to worry about anything.
Just pray that we can be together and enjoy, enjoy our time, because we really generally enjoy being together. We just really do. Stack up price. I will get back to that.
Yeah.
But, so we are aggressively going to be paying it down and, we don't buy a lot of things. We don't go shopping. I don't do a lot of like specialty haul videos, because I just don't, because if I'm buying those things, and it's not that I don't love them and I love to watch them, but even like going to the Dollar Tree, if you guys noticed on my channel, I really cut it down because it's such a huge expense. And not to say that the stuff isn't great and lovely. He's drinking from a cup right now that's just fabulous. but it's, you know, I had to kind of like weigh down what is more important.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we still go and, you know, we buy things if there's something, because, you know, I mean, you have to give yourself that little like, okay, cool, I got, you know, I finally got this or whatever like that. But, you know, I mean, as opposed to like going to buy, you know, $400 worth of clothes, let's just say.
Like we actually
that's better than
plan
going
that.
to spend $30,000 on a car.
Like we plan that. We
yeah.
know, okay, we definitely need summer clothes. We're in desperate need of, you know, more so us than the kids, because I can really find the kids. You know, I don't know if you guys saw the garage sale haul, but now that that's in season and that time, we really utilize. It's a huge saver.
Yeah.
And some people don't like the idea of buying used things. I don't have a problem with it if I know it's coming from a clean home and it looks good, and, you know, it's not like I'm buying the kids like underwear at a garage sale. I mean, you know, there's things that I will not buy that I would never buy. You know, it's like just different ways like that. They save so much money. And when your kids are young and they're not into brands or into things, Sam's going to be one heck of a problem when she gets older, because she's just like loves things already. But now I can get decent things for her at yard sales and things like that. So it makes it a lot easier. Pay rent and live in the city. It's not worth buying a house in the burbs. Shops are not secure. Yeah, you know, living in the city, there are more job opportunities, because when we lived in the city, like my job was excellent, you know, and then you come out in the suburbs and it's a totally different. So you have to weigh what is going to work better for you.
And actually, you know, people actually, they think they rather buy a house instead of wasting money on rent every single month. But the thing is actually, you know, by just renting, you don't have that biggest liability in buying the home. And that's, you know, you can leave from renting out at any given time, you know, if you have a month-to-month lease or whatever it is. But, you know, they say the number one, biggest thing that you could have is your, you know, freedom of not, you know, being tied down and stuff like that, paying for a mortgage and things like that.
And different things work for
it works
people.
Right, absolutely.
You know, you have to find what I guess works best for you, because if we rented in this area, we would be paying more than we pay on our mortgage. And if you guys are thinking of buying a home or getting a home, the best thing that you can do is put down 20%. That should be the first thing that you should do. Yeah. Is put down the 20%. If you don't have 20%, I
suggest you just wait then until you have it, because, you know, to get that bogus insurance, that PMI on top of your mortgage is ridiculous. And you might as well take that money every month and throw it away, because that's what you're doing.
And what that is, the PMI insurance is, it's kind of like an extra payment to the mortgage, just saying, you know, I don't have the 20%, so here you're going to charge me this much more so that I can get the home. And if putting down 20% will make such a great difference. And you don't, you know, you definitely want to be able to do that. If one thing, for our first home, we did not put down 20%. Right. And it was like the biggest mistake that we made. And if you don't have the 20%, it's okay. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Just wait a little longer.
Wait, sit down, and I'm telling you, it's going to be so much better to put down that 20%. Yep. It just really is. And now, I mean, I was a realtor. I don't practice it anymore. So that was like one thing, you know, you could always tell when you were, you know, showing people homes or things like that. They would say, oh, we don't have the money. And it's like, well, maybe, you know, you want to help people. You don't want to preach. I just want to help. Cause it's like, if you don't have the money, don't get yourself into it. It's not, there's so many more expenses that come into a home as well. So
you're always learning from other people's mistakes, I guess you could say. So, you know, and that's kind of like why we're kind of telling you, to wait, because we've been there, we've done that. So, and it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
If we could have waited another year or 2 years even to save that extra money to put down, it would have been.
And we were just spending and buying whatever we wanted.
Well, I mean, we didn't have no kids or anything.
We had no kids. We were going out.
We were both working. It was, hey, life was good.
Yeah. And Gina, it is so much easier to get into debt than out of debt. It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a vicious cycle. You get emails, this is on sale, or this is on sale, buy today only. And some things are really good. It's just picking and choosing what are your best deals to do.
Yeah.
But.
So, yeah, that's what I have going on. If I can get it done sooner, that would be great. But at the same time, I don't want us not doing anything. I don't want us just having bread and water. Right. So, it'll be a stretch, but I think it'll be great, because by the time that's done, I have another 10 years to work, and then I'm done.
Right. And then he can retire, and
then I can
hopefully we will both be in good health. And the children will be older. I mean, those are just our dreams, really. Mm-hmm. Really our dreams. Yeah. And it's a need or a want. And you always have to, example, he was saying the other day, and I'm going to throw you out there. He's like, I need dumbbells. So we went, If you guys saw our basement, we have a mini little workout area that we really don't.
Just dumbbells.
Yeah. Well, we've had about 800 sets of dumbbells throughout the years that either he's given away. One we sold at a garage sale.
Are you done?
I'm not done. And, so we went and we looked for these dumbbells, and they're $600 for the complete set. And then $200 for the stand. Is that right?
Yeah,
is that fair?
Rack.
So $800. I'm seriously, you need one for the left hand, one for the right hand, and you work it up,
right.
So it is. Is it a need or a want? That is just a want.
But that's one thing great when we both go together, because the other one will be there. Listen.
Yeah.
You really need to spend that kind of money right now, and it's you know what?
And I think that's the best thing that works for us, because if we didn't have that system, if I didn't talk to him and say, I don't think I'm not trying to make it look like I don't ask for things, but I really don't. I do it. The only thing that I really am concerned about are pretty much needs. There's not wants that I want. I just, one question is, do we go on vacations often?
No, we do not.
We do not.
We do not go.
And we both didn't go on vacations as younger.
No, I went
children.
When we were younger, I was 5 years old, and we went to Texas. That was the only time we ever went on a trip when we were, kids. And even up until our teenage years, when I finally moved out of the house, that was probably the first time I went, is when we went to Vegas and stuff.
My first trip was with him. I never, our dog here is wanting to come in. I never went on a vacation with my family unless it was a car ride. And vacation for us was Six Flags Great America. That was our vacation. And we went for a day. We drove. We didn't even stay. We just, the dog's just drinking water, if you hear it.
No, it was me. I was thirsty.
Yeah, he's just drinking from the dog's bowl there.
Well, especially right now, we're definitely not, because that's going to, I mean, like I said, next month we're going to be paying into the house. So if we can get some money, we could find money from somewhere. No. Maybe we will. But
there's savings we can't touch right now because we have plenty. Well, I don't want to say we have plenty, but I mean we have it covered for emergencies.
Right.
So should emergencies occur, we have it covered. We were gonna take the kids to Florida this year, and we just put that on hold. We do a lot of local things. We're not the type of family that just sits and doesn't do stuff. We're constantly doing things, whether it's local or if it's getting a car, drive kind of things. And that's not to say that we won't do trips. We will do trips.
I mean, even like when the kids are out of school, we're thinking of just going like 2 days, just get in the car, kind of pinpoint a place and just drive there and then, stay overnight, get a hotel room, walk around. Whatever, things like that are fun to us.
And we do like, the amusement parks. We do
the zoo.
We take advantage of those things. And a lot of those things are free. The museum, they have free museum days, free zoo days. You just have to check on their sites and they'll tell you which ones are free. A lot of them are like holidays when the kids are home, or they do have them in the summertime too. Or a lot of times friends will have passes, and if they're not using them, they will pass them on. I mean, we don't ask for them. It's just, those are just extra ways to, save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And it is. Kids are, can't stop saving. Kids are they're just so happy to swim at a hotel pool. Our kids, like, even if we say we're getting in the car, we're doing this, they're just excited to get out. They're excited to do something different.
Yeah, I mean, we even have a pool at the clubhouse, and I mean, they spend most of their time there. They just like going swimming and stuff.
Yeah,
with their friends and everything, and it's great for us. It relaxes us.
Well, yeah, I mean, now we'll just pack our cooler. We can walk. We don't even have to get in the car. It's so close, so it's just nice to go ahead and do that as well, and not have to spend money because. I mean, when you think about even when we just go bowling, and bowling is like easy $50 after you factor in shoes, and that's not even food. I mean, if you want to eat, forget it. That's like $80. Hi, Suzanne. So it's just, deciding what is more important. Right. One thing that we do is we keep our home with, I know this sounds corny, but we keep our home with love.
I knew she
we are a loving family, and that is the most important. Yeah. I mean, not seeing Mickey Mouse for another year is not going to cause trauma to the kids. And it's nothing, it's people who go on vacations, there's nothing wrong.
That's what you enjoy doing, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me seeing that people go on vacation.
No, and it's just what works for you.
Yeah,
it's just
I mean,
what
right now,
you want to do.
What we're both on the same page here. This is what we want to do. Because when things like that, when the house is gone out of our life, then we can go to any vacation we want to go. We can redo whatever we want in our home if we want to. I mean, we could do whatever we want. I mean, I'm probably just going to invest more money into, my things, but that's probably about it.
Your weight equipment, your weight collection, your pen collection.
I don't have a pen collection.
And Marcia said, you just go in your own backyard and have a wonderful day. And it's so true. Like,
it is.
That's what we did when we grew up. And that stuff just doesn't exist anymore. It's always... Every time I see like a mom and I'll talk to them, whether it's at school, it's like, oh, spring break. Where are you going on spring break? We ain't going nowhere. I mean, we're going to do local things, but it's always like, oh, it's a break time. It's vacation time. And I think like,
and that's fine. It's not everyone has that break time though.
But the thing that it bothers me is like the old school times where you'd go sit outside and you'd play on your front porch, and like I'd set up all my dolls stuff and play with my neighbors. Now Sam doesn't even want to play with dolls, and she's 7. I'm like, where is the innocence at? Like that's fun to do. Joe was asking, when can I get a phone? And it's like I didn't have a phone till like
I don't want to break the news to him.
Like till I was like 21, maybe. I mean, I know I was working. It's just, I don't know. Like youth is different. Everything, the world is just different, even from our generation to now. And I miss it. Like I would literally get all of my Cabbage Patch Kid stuff. I had my doll bed, play food.
Yeah.
My neighbor next door, I would call her. She would set up her little house. I would set up my house. It was just on our front porch. We had ranch style houses. So there was like 4 steps and then the main step to get into the house. And we would play for like 5 hours out there.
Yeah.
You know, my mom could just leave the door open. We were okay. You know, nowadays you can't even like let the kids play outside because you just, you know,
you're afraid someone's riding by or, you know, it's just, it's crazy.
You just, there's, you know, you can go online and find pedophiles in your area or, you know, whatever, you know, it's scary.
It is.
It really is scary.
Yeah. I mean, like Saturdays, it's like, you know, Saturdays when I was younger, I mean, my dad hung a basketball hoop on the garage in the alley, and we were out there all day long just playing basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, just that was it.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Candyland, kick the can. Who played kick the can? I mean, that was like when you got a group of kids together. Did you never play kick the can?
No.
Did anybody play kick the can? We did.
What the hell is that?
I don't.
You just walk and just kick a can.
Yeah, like someone was in charge of like, you know, whoever kicked the can won. So you had a group of people and or freeze tag. Like you would like, you know.
Well, your childhood did suck.
It did not, but it did not. Or like just putting out the sprinkler. Our just little cheap old sprinkler.
My dad used to put on the fire hydrant in front of our house.
Well, we don't suggest that, but you know.
Yeah.
Right, horse. You used to play that, right?
Yeah.
Basketball.
I mean, not too much.
I can remember you would start and you'd move and you'd do the HO.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the ice cream man. Okay, Gina, this is this happened to Anthony yesterday. I was at Aldi, the ice cream man. So. You know, beautiful day yesterday. So what do you hear? The ice cream truck come around here. Yeah.
Well, we were actually at the park. We were at the park. And as soon as the ice cream man came, you know, the kids were like, I want ice cream. I want ice cream. I'm like, I'm not getting the ice cream.
Well, he had no money.
I didn't have no money. First,
they were at the park.
We were at the park. I didn't bring my wallet. You know, and they kept complaining about it. And it's like, no. I'm like, because last time I think you guys spent like $12 on like 2 bars.
It's $4 for an ice cream bar. For
it's
like
nuts.
Like the bomb pop. You can go to the grocery store. And I don't mean to sound like cheap. I understand like the excitement. And we do, you know, when the ice cream man comes here, it's like into our area, you have to go out really quick because we're like literally when you turn in, like we're one of the, you know, first couple of houses. So you have to get out there quick or else you miss the ice cream or else you're running down the block. But yeah, it's so expensive, you know, and we try to teach the kids.
Jan Joe, I like that one. That was a good one.
Was that?
The last one.
I had a friend that tells her when the ice cream truck was playing music and that they were ice cream.
That's a good one. We'll have to tell him that next time.
Yeah, we should try that.
He doesn't come around here though that much.
No.
I mean, we're kind of out in the sticks.
Yeah.
And
we're not like in the city where like they would just like drive around all the time.
I don't even know where you came from.
We still have an ice cream in here, mud pies, books with records. Hi, Sophia. We're just chit-chatting about like the 80s, the 90s, the good old days. Absolutely nothing to do with couponing. But sometimes, you know what? Life isn't all couponing. Like sometimes I feel like I revolve couponing around my life. Like some people think like that's all I do. And I think it's good to like see how other people are and what other people do. And, you know, like, yes, today kids have iPads. And that's all they want. Like what coloring books? I mean, sales in coloring books must really have gone down, you know, like.
Yeah, there's no, it's
like drawing. I would do that fun stuff or like, you know, Shrinky Dinks. Who did Shrinky Dinks? So, I mean, do they even make Shrinky Dinks anymore? Do you know what a Shrinky Dink?
Yes. I mean, God, I'm not that old.
You know, I mean, just like those fun little things. Yeah, there's just too much. Or like writing letters. Yeah, there's no like pen pals or anything. Light Brights.
Yeah, Light Brights. I remember that.
Those were fun. I got like a little generic one from the Dollar Tree. So hopefully Sam will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like all or the paper dolls. Who did the paper dolls where you'd go to like the store and you'd buy that book where you'd have to, the perforated dolls, you'd have to like take them out, and then they had like all these clothes that you'd have to take out, and you would just like fold the dresses on them and you could play with them. I did that stuff for hours, those paper dolls. I would just play with them.
Okay.
And like even like the, you know, just everything, I guess.
Yeah, everything's just
mall madness. Yes, Amy. Yeah, I really love the paper dolls. Maybe I'm just people just that flew past them, but I love the paper dolls too, Marsha. Oh well.
Mall madness.
Dream
I hate the
phone.
malls. I hate the malls.
Do you guys, who goes to the mall still? We are like probably.
I refuse.
We do not go to the mall that much at all. Oh yeah, who had the little icy maker with the little snow cone guy where you made your ices, or Easy Bake Oven? I think they still have those. Those
you talking about
fun.
the Snoopy icy?
Yeah, but I think they had the icy one too, like the really old ones with like the little stick, and then you made your icy Snoopy snow cone.
That's what it was.
We rarely go to the mall. We just don't like to go to the mall. There's really no stores there that, you know. Miss Beasley. Who was Miss Beasley doll? No, I don't remember that. My childhood era was Cabbage Patch Kids. What else? Oh, Gem and the Holograms, which they tried to redo that. Sorry. Yours was He-Man. I know that.
Mine was He-Man.
Yeah, those were My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, all that good stuff. Yeah, we always try and giving gifts like books and coloring books. Those are really good things to give for sure. Hi, Angels Haven. How are you? Oh, I love Gem and the Holograms. That's for sure. I could actually probably throw down the song right now if I wanted to, but
I'm sure you could.
I probably won't do that today. The Smurfs, yeah. The Smurfs aren't the same either.
Yeah, I mean they were okay, I guess.
Do it. Oh, I don't think we'll see if I can, Garfield, yeah, all that good stuff. Like, the Smurfs,
Thundercats, yeah.
Yep, see, that brought a little Knight Rider. Oh, yeah with
David, the Hoff.
The good old days. After school specials. Yes, remember when you come home, or what was that, Degrassi, or what is it? That Degrassi High. Somebody comment. Somebody watched that. I wasn't. That's Drake. Wasn't Drake on there? That now he's like, he was the. I think he was in a wheelchair or something. He was like shot or something, so he's in a wheelchair. Isn't that Degrassi High? Wasn't that Drake? Wasn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Am I
so.
wrong?
But there was like I don't know, like 15 years ago. I mean, we're talking longer than that.
I think it wasn't 15. Was that? Maybe that was.
I don't know.
Dukes of Hazzard. Yep. Banana Splits. I don't know, but I know we know Bananas in Pajamas.
I'm trying to think. Were those big costume suit animals like the gorilla and stuff? I think I remember that.
Punky Brewster, 90210, all good. Yeah. Yes.
Even Saved by the Bell.
The Soul Train. Yeah. When was it? On Saturday at like 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it was on in the morning.
Anybody watch Dance Party USA? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Dance Party USA. I loved that because that was like on USA Network, so you had to have cable, I think. I used to love that. Scooby-Doo. I still love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is really good. Care Bears, yes. My favorite was Chair Bear with the rainbow, pink. Oh, Molly and the Big Couch, yes. Bugs Bunny. Isn't it funny how you just start with couponing deals and clearance at Walgreens and you're talking about Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
I love it.
In Living
Color. Yep.
That was awesome.
American Bandstand. I can always remember like Saturday.
Know.
Well, that was what's his name?
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. I couldn't think of it. Yes. Roadrunner, Mama's Family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were
Three's Company. All in the Family. Used to watch that. Sanford and Son at night.
What else? What was that with Kirk? Family? No, not Family Ties. That was the
Growing
other one.
Pains.
Growing Pains. Oh my
goodness, she is horrible at movies.
Who's the boss?
Shows.
You liked Who's the Boss?
Family Matters. Yep.
Yep. Urkel.
Lost in Space. I was never a Star Trek fan. Lost in Space. Yes, I remember those shows. Yes.
I love Golden Girls.
Yeah,
he makes fun of me. I still watch Golden Girls. Welcome back, Kotta.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Kotta. Three Stooges, Punky Brewster. Oh, my God. So we were talking about it before. This was a while ago. You're probably like, we weren't talking about it because it's been a while. Not. How about I posted something on Facebook. Who remembers Supermarket Sweep and Shop Till You Drop? Those were like the best. Supermarket Sweep where you'd go, you'd have the 3 teams and you'd answer the questions. And then at the end, the first team who earned the most questions would go and shop. And like, you know, now we know like people would go to like the meat and like get the diapers and the formula and load up. You'd always get the one that was like getting something like barbecue sauce. You're like, what are you loading up on barbecue sauce for? Yeah. I loved Supermarket Sweep. We used to my family would sit and watch that. Double Dare, that was fun.
Double Dare was good.
All the good stuff. Mm-hmm. Now we don't even really have any show. I mean, nothing like these shows that we really liked. Price is Right. Yep. Card Sharks. Now we watch like the old ones and they're so old. You're like, holy cow.
Or like, Whammy.
Yeah. Like the old ancient ones. Yes. Supermarket Sweep was fun. And then after Supermarket Sweep, they had Shop Till You Drop, where at the end you had to go into the mall and you pick the boxes.
And they were always running up the damn stairs.
It's like stay on the main level. But then they'd have to get like $6,000 worth of stuff. And it was like always impossible. There was always just a couple of people that would get that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Marguerite. Have a good day. I know I love to listen to music. Yeah. So there's like 80s and 90s music. What music were you listening to then? And don't be shy. Like that was like think of 8th grade.
Yeah.
So
I was into like White Snakes.
White Snakes? I thought they were just White Snake.
Yeah. Well, just in case. Aerosmith. Listen to
SWV. Yes. I was just listening to that. Weak.
Yeah.
That was good.
You know what? My whole thing is Candlebox. You know, anything that sounds good to me.
You like Van Halen.
I like anything. I don't care if it's rap music. I don't care if it's Christian music. I don't care if it's pop, whatever, country. As long as it sounds good to me, I like it. Yeah. I listen to all kinds of music. I really do.
Yep. I listen to oldies. Yep. We can listen to those. Mm-hmm. 8th grade was like, I mean, if you were a girl, it was New Kids on the Block. I know that's what I was listening to for sure.
Still listen to
I still, I do. I do still listen to them. You're right. Prince. Oh, they have all those. I don't know if you guys watch Reels. Reels is one of my very favorite channels. It's on cable. They have all of those like autopsy or like about Prince, and I love those.
Yeah, Beach Boys are awesome. My dad used to have the 8-tracks. I think that's what you call them. The square ones that you just put into the thing. Yeah, he had a bunch of those we listened to all the time.
Yep, Garth Brooks. For sure. All that good stuff.
Yep.
Now it's like, I mean, we still listen to like, you know, whatever's on the radio or like, even like you said, like Christian music. There's a channel here on the radio and I was listening to it the other day because it almost sounded like alternative in a way, but it was like really surprising how good it's not surprising.
I don't think, I mean, I don't know.
Did you
wear long black hair? I don't think it was ever like long, but no, yeah. I mean, I had it like to like my shoulders, you know, at that time when like everything was cool.
Not when you were in like 8th grade, you didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You were with me in 8th grade.
I saw baby.
Yeah, I have like here.
Did you?
Yeah.
I seen.
You know, where like you would just curl the,
the
back of it to get that little feather thing going.
I did not see that. But I see when he was a little boy, like a toddler, and his mom had him with long hair, like a bob. So like,
yeah, I was like
how that.
I was like maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and he had like that was with your Superman suit. He had like a
outfit
Superman
or whatever.
suit on.
I guess they wanted a girl. My mom wanted a girl, so she just had my hair grow. But you know what? It's like funny. But if I had that picture to show you guys, exactly looks like Sam. Exactly.
Oh, it does. And that we had like it was so sad because in our old house we had like a flood in our basement, and I think that was one of the pictures that we lost.
Yeah.
Hi, Bree. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, but I don't. I didn't know him till I was 16, so I kind of missed some of that for sure. Throwback Thursday. What would be in Throwback Thursday? So let's. Yeah. What were your favorites? So
I don't even know.
Let's just say like the 80s. How about those little skip things that you put your foot in and you skipped them? The skippers. Do you remember those?
No.
That was like a favorite thing that we did. Can you give us a silly laugh? You guys need to get creative. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Karate Kid. Yep. Yeah. Atari Frogger. Skip it. Yes.
Atari Pitfall was my favorite. I like Pitfall. That's good.
Yeah. Transformers. More than meets the eye.
Okay, yeah. I think we all know.
I had a brother, so I watched Transformers a lot. I know we do. You know what? We do need laughs. So we need to think of like those stupid times that like are embarrassing to share with you guys. We have to have some of them. I know we do.
Voltron, yes, I liked Voltron.
Yeah, I can remember my brother having all of those Transformers and like the little decals with what were they, Decepticons?
Yeah, I don't remember.
The Decepticons, the like purple ones. Godzilla.
Not so much.
Bruce Lee
movies.
Bruce
Lee movies. He-Man. Yep. That was my favorite.
Oh, at first I thought that said Herman, like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, you
Bye, Pam.
Okay, who needs to come to the live stream next week drunk? Me or my wife?
Yeah, okay, you know. Top 10 MTV videos. Yep. MTV is just, there's no more, or Remote Control. Who watched Remote Control where they sat in the chairs and like they went back when they lost Remote Control? That was fun.
It was okay.
I think I would be funner if I came drunk to the live next week. Because like everybody thinks like I'm just like not saying normal, but like I don't want to say like, you know,
lame.
The holy, yeah.
Lame.
Say lame, yes. I think some people think that I'm just like, you know, like that. I'm not like that. I'm conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Can't stop couponing. That was the word. I was conservative. Mm. But I, you know, like when we went to Vegas, our trips to Vegas, like we are like on a different planet when we're there. We just really have so much fun and we really enjoy it and like just completely different. It's like the other day I dared Sam. She put money in like one of those little gumball machine things at someplace, and she got a mustache. So it was like a mustache that you had to wear. I told her we went to the grocery store to get something for the kids' lunches, and I said, okay, if you wear that the whole time we're in the grocery store, I'll give you $1. And she wore it. Like we like to just do like funny, crazy things like that. Definitely should go to Boone's Farm. Yeah. I can easily drink like a beer and
she's wasted.
Yeah.
She's gone.
But then like, it's like, I just can't stop. I don't drink. Like I don't drink at all I'm home with the kids all the time. I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm a raging hidden alcoholic because I don't. But like when I know it's my free time, because I don't like, I'm around kids pretty much 365 days out of the year. So like when I know it's my free time, I know it's my time to like relax and enjoy. Sam is so cute. She's, you know what she is. She's going through like issues now with like kids at school and even just like bullies. She'll come home and say, this one said this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 7. That is just too soon for kids to be going through that. Way too soon. But you know what, guys? We'll give it just a few more minutes. Sound good? So if you have anything you want to share, any thoughts, thanks for reminiscing with us. When you watch kids all day, you kind of like lose your sense of like yourself because you're always in kid land. Like you could ask me about, you know, things that they enjoy, and I can tell you about that, but you can ask me like a mom conversation and I'm kind of like, ugh, you know.
Right.
So it's nice. Your sense in your hair. Yes. The struggle is real. It's just, you know what? Whenever you guys get a chance to go out and relax and enjoy yourself, do it. Because you deserve it. You really deserve it. I have a coupon for a creative store. It's called creativeitems.info. Okay. What's our dinner for tonight?
We're making tacos.
Yeah, I said Taco Tuesday. Turkey tacos is what we are eating tonight. No, he likes it. Stop it. Yes, turkey tacos for sure. So what are you guys eating really quick? Maybe you'll have a better idea. You eating something better with turkey? We like turkey meat.
Turkey's fine.
It's obviously better for you. It's cheaper.
So they say.
Yeah. Oh, having steak tonight. I think Anthony's coming over. Anthony's on his way. Oh. Something with salsa and bacon. That's definitely Gina. I think we would have a lot of fun with Gina and her husband.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame that like we live so far apart. I mean, if we were neighbors, like I always
oh my God. If you guys were neighbors.
Oh my God. We would like live at each other's house. Either you'd be here, we'd be there. Because like all of my neighbors are older. They're very nice people, but they're just older. So their kids are grown. Their kids have kids. So we don't have that connection. So yeah, that would be not fun. So yes. Gina is going to Vegas to drive to Vegas on Thursday. So she's gonna.
I kind of figured that out there in the comments.
Yep. Roasted chicken, green beans, fresh corn. That sounds really good, Sandra. So we didn't get much couponing done today. We've been reading, we're like reading the comments. So I hope we kind of had some fun. We had fun. We had smiles. That's the most important thing, guys. Keep smiling. Smile today. And you know what? Make somebody smile. Like the other day with your coffee experience.
Yeah.
Do you want to share that?
Well, I mean, I was at work. I went to a cafeteria. And, this older Black gentleman was walking alongside me, and he had said, hello. And I said, hi, how are you? And everything else. And we went inside, and I went to go get a cup of coffee. And he's like, you don't want that weak coffee. You want the good, strong coffee here. So I was like, oh, okay. So, I had it or whatever like that. And, kind of just talking amongst ourselves or whatever. So I went up to go pay for my coffee, and he was still there filling up he brought his own mug from home. He was pouring coffee in there. And I told the lady at the register, I said, yeah, just this coffee here. And I said, that gentleman right there, I said, I'm going to pay for his coffee too, and then walked out, and I tapped him on his arm and I said, you have yourself a good day. He's like, you as well, and walked away. So I just bought the guy his coffee. I mean, it wasn't, it's not like I needed, praising or anything, but it was just that somebody was so nice, in conversation, just a little simple conversation. So it's kind of like I always say, is talk to somebody. You don't have to have a long conversation, but just even if you say hello to somebody you don't even know, it's like,
right.
It makes such a world of difference. It just puts you in a better place. It really does.
Yeah, it does. It makes you feel good. And it's right. It's not even buying a coffee or doing all that stuff, but it's like something so little. Right. It does.
Yeah.
Kat, it goes such a long way for sure. So, that's just one thing. Like everybody's so rushed in the world to like do things or to go to places or to whatever. And it's just like, gosh, you know what? This is our life now. So live in the moment and breathe it in. It's just about enjoying the moment once in a while and spreading some love.
And I mean, it was like such a good feeling. Like I didn't even have to tell the guy like, hey, make sure she doesn't charge, I didn't care. It's just the idea that I know that I went ahead and paid for the coffee, whether or not he got it. Maybe the lady at the register might have thought it was somebody else, whatever. But I know in my heart, that's what I did. Just because, he was just nice.
Right.
So.
Bye, Gina.
Bye, Gina. Have fun in Vegas.
So yeah, guys, we are going to go ahead and round it up for today. And we want to wish you guys a blessed day for sure. Work calls.
Bye, Sandra.
Thank you to all of you guys who tuned in and talked. And if you guys have topics for something that you want to talk about, or if you have a question you want me to answer, email it to me. And then at least I can address those, because sometimes we get a little bit off task and a little bit out there.
Especially trying to read everybody's comment. It's like so hard to get everything in.
And, you start reading something and then you start reading someone else, and it's not like, I wish it would be, they want you to make another silly face before you go. What
is with you people?
I'm not sure.
Why do you people like looking at somebody's silly face?
He'll do it.
I can't.
It's Llewellyn's turn.
Oh, it's Llewellyn. Oh, thank God. Oh,
Is that good? That was funny. Come on, that was funny. I have to see that was funny. I guess it wasn't funny.
And Wendy, yes, I do make a budget sheet. Actually, I do have my little binder here with budget.
It's
I just write it out.
Wait, you have like all ripped.
Oh well, that's because I was using it for other things.
Right, he'll like rip.
Yeah,
out.
I just rip out.
He does it old school there.
Yeah, I just do it on there on a piece of paper. It's so much easier just writing things down, and then I have to have my calculator to figure numbers,
to figure everything out. Yeah.
So, but Yeah, that's something too. I could show you guys as well.
It's
just,
and I don't know if any of you guys, with YouTube, there's just like so much that you want to do and there's so little time to do it. It's so hard because like there's so many things that I just want to give out and do as far as videos, and there's just not enough time.
And yes, it does help to write it down. You can use a spreadsheet if you want, but just to me, it's just so much easier because sometimes, Luan's always on the computer or whatever like that. So I don't really mess with the spreadsheets too much. But it's so much easier because then we can sit down together and actually figure out like, okay, this is what everything is going to be. So, what do you want to do with this, with the extra money, whatever. So it does make it so much easier though. So,
well, thank you guys. And
thank you.
If there are any questions, definitely, in the replay in the comments, put them in there. I will be responding to them. So if I didn't answer your question, you can go ahead, go back, type it in, and then I will get back to you guys. If you want to see a night, the Tuesday works well because he is home.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually.
So it kind of gives us time to be together and interact. Plus, it's not such like a couponing video, which I think you guys see a lot from me. You kind of can see, you can ask home questions, you can ask kid questions, you can ask mom questions, you can get to know me a little bit more. And I think that's something that I really want to focus more on my channel. Plus you get to see him as well and get a man's perspective.
Right.
So yeah, definitely. If you want to see a night one that will be more coupon based, comment and let me know. I can maybe do it on a Friday or Saturday evening, how I prep for CVS, show you the deals that I'm going to do. Let me know and I'll be sure to do that. And if you guys have questions, again, comment in the replay and I will try and answer them all as much as I can. But you guys have a wonderful day. Good luck with your deals. Good luck with your families today. Have a great day. Hug those kids when they get home or hug someone, hug someone when hug someone and tell them you love them, right?
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, guys. We will see you next Tuesday.
Take it
Bye-bye.
easy.